joking. I seriously cannot stop joking tonight. Oh my god. What the fuck? Hold up. It's gonna clear up, I swear. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's actually starting to feel better now. The homosexuals are evil people who are all passing around AIDS. Ding dong die. Ding dong die. Oh, ding dong. Ding dong die. Oh. Blah 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 blah. You know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole, because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems, you're always still in debt, and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. I do? Go, fatty fat fuck. Not what I did. Timbo Trudy says, man, I got my first dose of the COVID vaccine. It knocked me out. It was weird. It made me feel like I ran a Boston Marathon. Starting to feel a little better, sleeping 3 hours, and one of the biggest side effects. Yeah, because remember, when you get a vaccine, what that vaccine is doing, it's trying to now expel that foreign body from your bloodstream, your blood itself. And what they do with this COVID vaccine is there's a certain protein strand that the COVID virus uses to attach itself to your blood cells and infect you and get you sick. So what you got in the vaccine was not COVID itself, but you received these protein strands. Now what's happening is your body is sending out a ton of white blood cells to detect, find those protein strands, basically nuke them, kill those protein strands, and then your body's going to build up a defense force so that you'll never be affected by those protein strands again. The problem is when your body sends out all those white blood cells to destroy the protein strands, it makes you feel sick. It makes you feel run down because it's expending all your energy that normally would be normal production of regular healthy blood cells. It's now doing something completely different than it normally would do. It's putting all its energies towards fighting those protein strands. So you end up feeling sick, but you're not getting COVID. You're not sick because COVID is in you. You're sick because your body's using energy to fight proteins off. See? So don't worry, you don't have COVID. Your side effects have nothing to do with COVID at all. It's about killing proteins. Now, when COVID actually comes around, and actually if you get exposed to it, it won't be able to attach to your blood cells. It'll try, and basically its protein ropes will bounce right off your blood cells, and it'll just die in your blood. Ain't that cool? A little bit of science for you, because I did some research about this last year when all this was going down with COVID. I wanted to know how it worked. I did some scientific research, so there you go. Hopefully you learned something today. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. My bills. Alive and well in Israel. Grow up. All right, and now we're gonna fish. I hate fishing, fucker. Fell in last time and I can't swim. All right, we're gonna go fishing. It's about time. I wanted to go fishing for the longest time, man. This is a pretty big one. A carp. Did I get him? I got a little fishy.
What do I do?
It is time. Sunday Night Bites. It's our new event that we're doing every Sunday night. It's an interactive and chill stream fun. Stop this! Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the show. Welcome to our weekly chill late night session of fishing fun that we like to call Sunday Night Bites, although last week it was Tuesday Night Bites, and this week it's Monday Night Bites. There's been a lot of stuff going on, between the Street Fighter 6 beta, between me having to do private videos for patrons last night. There's been a heck of a lot going on, kind of shifting around the schedule, and that's fine. We might even have more coming up because now, this coming week, we're actually heading into the very crazy new release gaming season, the hardcore gaming season, as I used to call it, with Plague Tale Requiem tomorrow. I'm going to pair that with Scorn for a while. Friday, we're going to have a new release. It's either going to be the new Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope or Gotham Knights. A week after that, we got 2 new releases with the Resident Evil 8 DLC and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And with all that coming, it might shift the schedule around even a little bit more. I don't know if exactly I'll be doing fishing every Sunday night. I would like to keep fishing in the rotation once a week. I really enjoy our late night chill streams of fishing. But we have to see. We have to see what happens. The thing is, here's the thing about these late night chill streams, such as Disney Dreamlight Valley or Sunday Night Bites and all of these. These streams exist for variety purposes, for sure, but the real reason they exist is because I need something to fill time between new releases. Like the summer, there was almost no high-profile new releases whatsoever. I skipped a few that I wasn't interested in. We did a lot of retro playthroughs, and for the sake of variety, I instituted some of these games as late-night chill streams. But when I am playing non-stop new releases starting tomorrow, we may need to use the late night streams for just the main games to make progress in them, so I don't get so backlogged that I'm not finishing anything before the next game comes out a week later, you see? And so, I hope you guys will understand if something like Sunday Night Bites the next few weeks ends up having to be skipped or go on a hiatus or whatever it may be. Listen, I really enjoy this stream. I have a great time with it. I know that you guys do too, or you wouldn't be here to chill with me. But, that's how it works. New releases will always take priority on DSP Gaming, and I hope that you guys understand, okay? Now, that being said, tonight is all about chill fun, interaction, discussion, with a dab of fishing thrown in. I like to say that when I play these chill streams, really the main focus is on us interacting and having a good, relaxing time. And hey, if I happen to catch a giant fish, a big lunker, or if I go crazy like I did last week and catch a record 80-some fish in one night, which is insanity, all the better for it, but that's not exactly what I'm focusing on. I really would just like to have some chill conversation, a nice relaxing stream here tonight with all of you. Earlier today, in the very nick of time, I finished The Evil Within. So with that stream, there was not a lot of opportunity for interaction and discussion because I was very focused on getting as far as I could in beating that game. So that way it wasn't lingering with all these new releases coming out, okay? Now, all right, a couple quick things. If you tip $8 or more in one go tonight, you can ask the Magic 8-Ball a question. Here we go.
You do.
Magic 8-Ball.
You probably
will I hit a new record of some type tonight in Monday Night Bites?
Obsessed loser.
Ask again later. Okay, then. Well, if I ask you later, it doesn't matter because we'll know. You stupid 8-Ball. But anyway, yes, if you tip $8 or more, you can ask the Magic 8-Ball a question. All right? If you tip me, you know, any amount, you're going to get a shout out.
Is a network of interconnected banking institutions.
If you are the top tipper, you get on the leaderboard.
Magnetic stripe
we have animations that I will play for levels of tip. There's a $4.20,
funds
$5,
from one
$10,
$6.66,
$10 to $20, $20 to $30, $30 to $40, $40 to $50. All those are categories. If you tip within there, you will get a fun animation, Halloween animation played. There are larger animations as well for larger contributions, like 75, 100, 150, 200, but those are almost never played, which is perfectly fine, okay? Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is twofold. Reason number one, because this Thursday is my day off, all tips that I raise on my streams between now and Thursday go to my day off, meaning
Do you want to
groceries,
play the fucking game?
pet supplies, things for around the house, one
James,
meal a
James,
week,
James.
and I happen to have with my wife that we don't cook at home, which is nice. It's kind of like a date. Basically, all the funds go to that, okay? That's number one. It's important. I need to raise tips for my day off this coming Thursday. Number two, we have an ongoing thing with Sunday Night Bites, which is now Monday Night Bites, where if we raise $100 in tips, I put on my fisherman's hat, and we add a new fishing lure to the hat. I basically present you with several different lures to choose from. You vote, and whatever wins the poll ends up being added to the hat permanently. Right now, we have 4 different lures on the hat, including a frog, a small neon yellow and white lure. Then we have a colored, I think it's like a dual color lure. It's like pink on top and yellow on the bottom, but it's translucent. And then the new one we added last week was the big ass lure, the biggest one I had, the giant white one with a big red eye. So now we have all of these lures on the hat, which is really cool. All right. It sure would be great to add another one tonight. Because number one, that would mean I got a good amount of support for my day off. But number two, I like the idea that we're ongoing adding something and building something together on the stream. It's kind of nice. And I have many lures in the running that can be added, including tonight. Maybe we'll open up that little tackle box and look at some of those. I think there's like a crawfish and a shrimp and different other things that we can add to the hat as well that are a little bit different than the ones that are on there already. Okay? So, thank you in advance to anyone who supports the stream in any way. As little as just liking the stream, getting 100 likes on the stream helps for engagement purposes. Talking with me, interacting, that helps. Becoming a channel member or doing a super chat or a super sticker, that helps. Tipping, that helps a lot. Okay? I really would love to hit this hat goal tonight. I keep striking my microphone. I think I might have somehow put it closer to me inadvertently, because that's the second time today I'm just moving my hands normally and I smacked the microphone. I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyway, it would be great to add another lure to the hat tonight. Here's why. I don't know if we're doing this next week, right? I don't know the next time when we're going to get to do this. So it would be great to kind of have a nice, successful stream here tonight. And then if it goes on hiatus, it goes on hiatus, you know, until we can bring it back when we have more downtime, okay? All right. So, guys, thanks for being here. We have one contribution so far to shout out. Jason did a super chat and says, I've joined your stream. You're cute, playing an adorable game. Your avatar is fabulous. My avatar? You mean DSP Gaming in text that kind of looks like Street Fighter logo? Okay. Unless you're talking about another avatar I'm not aware of. But anyway, Jason, thank you for the super chat. I don't even know what you're getting at there, but thank you.
A mutated creature that was
so without further ado,
wheelchair.
I think we should get started. Derek, good evening. How are you? It's good to see you here tonight. This is the last Tuesday you caught 88 fish. The 2 new lures. The fish really like biting. Yes, I really seriously thought we were going to match that tonight. But we'll go to a different area. We won't do the same lake. We'll do a different one. And let's see what happens. Looks like our first tip has come in. I just got a tip from Chocoboko saying tonight's dinner is a chili cheese footlong from Sonic and a fishing stream. Another good way to end my day. Sounds good. I had the chili cheese footlong from Sonic, if you remember, during a Feasting with the King. And I loved it. That was actually the thing I liked the most from Sonic. Everything else that I had gotten from Sonic, I didn't really like that much. But that was actually quite good. Was that last year? That would have been a Feasting with the King last year, actually. But, all right. So thank you, Chocobogo, for the first tip of the night. I appreciate you getting momentum with the tips going. Here is your animation. Trying to get this whole thing down to an art when it comes to tipping. I'm getting better at it. It's been about 2 weeks since this new method that I'm using, and it seems to be working. Dan the Man has re-upped his membership for 10 months. It says, hey, Phil, what's going on, Dan the Man? How are you?
Does
Welcome
that sound
to the
like
stream.
ack?
Okay.
No, it sounds nothing like that at all.
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping those lures there for sure. Derek says, keep those lures from last week. Oh, yeah. I'd be pretty stupid to switch those up now, no? However, we do have to pick a venue. Taking a look at the percentage of fish that I've caught, that Sabine River and St. John's River are still the least caught. I think maybe we'll do Sabine River today. I think it looks like a plan. We're gonna do it. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna start recording, do a little bit of an intro for those watching on demand on YouTube, guys, and then we will start. Okay, here we go. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Bites. I know the past couple of weeks, my Bassmaster fishing streams have been thrown into a little bit of disarray.
YouTube mode on.
With various events going on. We had a Street Fighter 6 beta that happened, and that kind of trumped the usual Sunday night when I would do this. And then this week I actually had to do some private stuff with patrons. So it's Monday night, and we're doing it. I'm ready. Now, last week we had an unprecedented number of fish caught. 88 fish caught in one night. The most I've ever done, and it was directly because I bought 2 new fishing lures that I started using, and I basically struck gold with these lures. Like, I don't know what happened, but it was absolutely insane how many fish I caught with those lures. So we're using the exact same lures tonight. We're going to see what we can do, if we can maybe reproduce that magic from last week. Let's head down the river here and see if we can find a nice little spot to start our fishing extravaganza. We have a super chat that just came in from Lord Prince Albert. As I spoke to Goofy to chill out with his fish aphrodisiac, he instead dumped a ton of laxative. You might see floaters in the water. Okay. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Thanks for the heads up, Lord Prince Albert. It's absolutely disgusting, but I appreciate your input and your concern. So it says there's a lot of fish already, which is weird because you would think, why would there be a lot of fish here? You would think they would want to be in a secluded area with water. But according to the game, there actually are fish. Let's maybe swim over here. Like, you would think this would be the area with all this foliage. Like, this would be a good area for fish. Let's go a little bit further in. Breath of Fire, I have played one, but I never beat it. Xenogears, I have played one, but I never beat it. Chrono Cross, I never played. Those are 3 questions that John Smith just asked me. So Derek says this is a 360-mile-long river, the Sabine River, in the southern U.S., in the states of Texas and Louisiana. So a little bit of background on this river here. So why don't we give this a toss here and see what happens. Now, what lure should I use? Because these 2 that I used last week, oh my god, did they work, right? Let's try this. The Deep Little Black and Blue. There we go. Our first cast of the night. I don't think the fish like this lure because none of the fish went for it. Literally none of the fish went for this lure. So it might be the wrong type of lure for this lake. They did not care. Look. They completely ignored it. Oh my god! Did you see the size of that catfish? He didn't bite it. Let's try a different lure. Let's try the other lure. Okay, let's try the other one. The other one is this one, the Sledgehammer Swim Jig. Let's try this. That was a giant catfish, so. The fish go. Damn it. Nah. See, they're all here, but this is just, I feel like this is a bad angle. Because I have to pull it across so much ground. This isn't like the right way to approach this. Let's try from around the bend. By the way, I got another tip. Awesome. I'll shout that out in a moment. Derek says he's having lumpia, turkey burgers, and banana ketchup. What in the heck is banana ketchup? I have never had that. Oh, wait, that's No Sleep Real Vibes. My bad. I misread. That's No Sleep Real Vibes. What is banana ketchup? I have never had banana ketchup before. This is sounding unique to me. My bad, Derek. I read the wrong name. No, why would a catfish sting you with their whiskers? That sounds ridiculous. Oh, I got a tip here. Hold on. Dead Iron has tipped me $3. I started playing Ghostwire Tokyo today. What's your opinion about the game? I like the art design. I like the uniqueness of the ghosts. Some of them are pretty cool and creepy. I actually like some of the side stories and content. But ultimately,
I don't have money to
the
do
game
it. I
is
don't
kind
have
of a
money to do it.
disappointment.
I don't have money to do it.
It does get repetitive
I don't have
and
money to do
grindy,
it. I don't have money
and
to
the
do it.
game,
I don't have
sadly,
money to do
here's
it.
the thing. When you start playing the game, it starts getting interesting. And you start unlocking new combat abilities and things. It's really neat. But once you get about halfway through the game, you've pretty much unlocked everything in the game. And you start to realize, oh, I almost kind of saw everything already. Now, there are a couple unique story developments and things, but for the most part, it ends up definitely getting repetitive. And that's a shame. It almost feels like maybe they should have kept adding new things to the combat or new kinds of challenges, but they really don't. And a lot of the enemies do get pretty repetitive, and like once you've seen them once, you've seen it a million times. You know what I mean? And that's not good, obviously. Oh, come on, it was right there. Bite it. He bumped it and didn't bite it? Seriously? He bumped the lure. Wait, what? What the? Oh, what in the holy heck was that? That was a weird catch, right? That was a weird catch. I was pulling the lure up to cast again, and he bit it on the way up. That was an odd one. Here, let's actually try to cast deeper into the lake.
What do I do?
We got our first catch. Yeah, Derek says you never had banana ketchup. I've never. So No Super Revive says banana ketchup is a sweet yet tangy sauce from the Philippines. Oh, interesting. Oh, man. Get it. They're up. There we go. They all swam by it and didn't bite it, and then finally one did. There's something about this lure. That fish loved to bite it. Oh, we got a heartbeat, which means this is a fish I don't have yet. Yeah. He jumped. We got a jumper. Very nice. So a tangy sauce from the Philippines, huh? I'm gonna try it. Banana ketchup. So is this a new variation or just a trophy size? Let's see.
Check out the green beast from beneath.
So he's a spotted bass and he's green, and that's the uniqueness about this bass is the colorations. Cool. Very nice. Good start. Jade said he had a good time with the Evil Within. He loved it. I'm glad to hear that. So it's a fruit ketchup condiment. It has banana, sugar, vinegar, and spice. Lumpia are various types of spring rolls found in the Philippines. I see. So you're dipping tasty spring rolls into this unique sauce. That sounds good. That sounds pretty darn good.
Can someone please shut up this dude who's being a moron? Okay?
I don't know if this is supposed to be
Fair
on the
enough.
bottom or not. The fish still
All right.
bite it. But I have no idea if this is actually supposed to be on the bottom or if I should be doing it like this. Oh, we got a big boy. We got a big boy. Yes, we do. A skinny fish. We got a skinny guy. Spring rolls are great. You know, I grew up eating egg rolls. I never even knew what a spring roll was. And then probably in the last decade, I started eating spring rolls because a lot of places out here have spring rolls, not egg rolls. I think I like the spring rolls better if it's fresh and crispy. Because the egg roll, that fish is glitched. It's a ghost fish right there for October. There it is, the ghost fish. There's a ghost fish around the boat. What is going on with that? A spring roll is that thin style of wrapping that they fry, and it's very crispy. And usually a spring roll is full of a bunch of tasty veggies, and they can add other things to it. While the egg roll typically is a more like heavily deep fried, thicker coating, right? Look at this guy.
What a finned freak of nature.
The long-nosed gar. Seriously, this guy, it looks like a spear or something. Throw it at your enemy and pierce his heart with this fish. Pretty cool.
You chose to broke the law.
No run today,
Live
Jade.
with
I
the
think actually I'm
consequences.
going to go on my my run tomorrow. try to get back into the swing of things because these past few weeks it's been very weird with special events and things throwing me out of my sync of doing it. But now it's cool. Now we're in cool fall weather, so it will probably be the perfect time to jump back in, probably tomorrow. Yoink! Already got a fish. Beautiful. They love this lure. I don't know what it is about this one lure, but man, do they love this lure, right? Derek asks, do I like the Karate Kid movies? Ralph Macchio has turned 60. You know,
Ding
they're
dong
all
die.
right. I'm not in love with them.
Ding dong
I
die.
think I
Oh,
like
ding
Mr.
dong.
Miyagi better than anything else in the movie.
Ding
But
dong die.
he's
Oh.
charismatic and fun to watch. He's a funny character. But am I in love with the movies? Not really. I've only seen them maybe either once or twice each. Seriously, I've never really seen them that much. What the frick? I definitely pressed it in time. There we go. Yes. Huge.
Oh boy, that is Shaq Daddy's super bass.
A big old largemouth bass. He's a chubber too. Look at him. Very nice. Oh, I never saw. Derek says I only saw the one with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. I've never seen that. That's the remake. I only know about the originals from the 80s. Yoink. So what it is, if you give it a tug quickly and make it move fast across the floor of the lake, the fish start to think it's real and it's trying to escape, and then they go right after it. Look at this guy. White crappie. Cool. No Super Real Vibes. I haven't seen Gremlins in a while. Is it for the Halloween time? I mean, yes and no. It is a horror movie, but it's more of a, it's not a gory horror movie. And it's set around Christmas, so it's arguable. Is it as a Halloween horror movie? Is it a Christmas movie? I like to think it's a Christmas horror movie. I like the idea of having seasonal things for that. Look at this glitched fish. Whoa, come on, you didn't bite it. Look, that was a giant catfish, and he didn't bite this thing. That's baloney. Whoa, come on. Come on, how did I miss? That glitched ghost fish will not go away. It's going to harass me all night. Yoink! Wow, immediate bite. Very nice. What happened? Oh, he released. For some reason, the fish released, which is weird because I had a perfect strike. But then he released the hook. Huh. Oh, shit. I screwed that up. Nice. It's a more pale fish. It is a white bass.
From
okay.
PayPal.
Have I seen Krampus? I saw the first one. It was definitely a weird movie. Lots of creepy. The Krampus itself is quite scary, along with the creatures that it teams up with or whatever as the minions. Those are pretty crazy, and then some of the gore is pretty crazy too. But do I love the movie? No. I saw it like once. It was all right. I'm probably never gonna really care about seeing it again. But I like the idea of having seasonal horror movies. I do. I like the idea that horror doesn't only have to be for Halloween. That ghost fish is not going to go away. That is incredibly creepy. Since it's flickering, I'm going to say it's the ring fish. It's like from it comes out of your TV, flickering TV. Jeepers Creepers, I hate it. I didn't like Jeepers Creepers at all. I thought the movie sucked ass. Got him. Who's this one? Just stay with the ghost fish all night. All night long. Actually, it's 8:36 in the morning according to the clock in the game. So it's very early morning fishing right now. All night long. Got him. Yes. Here we go. Spotted bass. We're on a roll. This is good. Darth Goldbox says it's a so bad it's a good movie for me. Which movie? Krampus? I have seen Sinister. Sinister isn't scary except for one scene where there's a shock with a jump scare and a lot of
Copper.
basically you don't actually see the horrendous act happening, but there's a giant audio scare when it happens and you know exactly what happened even though you don't really see it on camera, and it's scary as hell because it's really gruesome. Outside of that, The movie's not scary at all. Like, I wasn't scared at all by the fucking movie. I thought it was hilarious, actually. I thought it was a funny movie. Krampus. So Darth Gulbach says he thinks Krampus is so bad it's good. Movies can definitely be so bad they're good. That's definitely true. I say my Super Mario Brothers movie from the early 1990s, as well as the Street Fighter movie. Those are two so bad it's good movies for me. Guilty pleasures. Jade, no, I currently have no plans to go back to Multiverses, as you know. I really liked the game. I played it for over 2 months straight. I was learning the new characters, and people were giving me feedback that they didn't like it. They were bored of it. They thought that the game wasn't interesting. I said, okay, I'll stop playing it. So I did, and, you know, I know. Stripe has been added. Stripe from Gremlins, the villain Gremlin from Gremlins 1, who's added. Apparently he's a pretty cool character. But people don't want to see me play it, so I'm staying away from it, you know? No, it's not crazy Ralph Macchio is 60. I mean, Ralph Macchio played that kid when I was, like, in single digits. So I'm not surprised that he's 60. You know, I'm 40. So there you go. He was probably in his 20s when he played those movies. Even though he plays a teenager, he's probably in his 20s. That's what they always do in Hollywood. They always cast way older than the person for some odd reason. No Sleep Real Vibe says when I play Sonic for... Oh, come on, bite it. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, okay. He says when I play Sonic Frontiers, I need... What the hell was that? Dude, the fish ripped a big one. Or the fisherman did. You heard that, right? By the way, the glitch is back. Look at his face. The goatee glitch is back. Half of his beard is fused into his face again. And he just ripped a big fart when he pulled the fish in. What was that? You guys heard it, right? I'm not making that up. Like, he totally ripped a big one. He just completely spread the cheese. Suck. What happened there? Anyway, how about this? For the premiere of Sonic Frontiers and the premiere only, if we hit a certain goal, then, yeah, I'll put on the Sonic hat. But that's, like you guys know, it's not a hat that I like wearing. It's not comfortable. It makes me sweat quite a lot because it's not really meant to be a hat. It's a costume with a big... It's basically like having a big pillow taped to the top of your head, all stuffing and shit. It's not comfortable at all. So I don't like wearing that during a stream where I have to, you know, play a game and entertain you guys.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Come on, bite it.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Did you see that? What is going on? Did you see? That lure had a mind of its own. It jumped out of the water. It did not want to be bit. What is going on? This is some weird stuff tonight. Bite it, catfish. Get it. Oh, it's a big boy.
Alive and well
that is a
in
big
Israel.
Catfish, and I want it. Come on. He's way out there.
Very confused.
He's like way, way out there because that was like I just cast and he bit it.
I don't care.
This is a pain.
Treyarch, you are a bunch of fucking dumb fucks.
He is fighting me. He does not want to come any closer to the boat. Look at this. How do I feel about Gotham Knights only being 30 frames per second on console? I mean, I would love it to be more. I can't really... I mean, I don't know. They're claiming the reason is because of the co-op aspect, to which I answer, I don't want to play it co-op. So why do I have to nerf myself for people playing co-op? It doesn't make sense. Then they made another excuse of it and said, oh, it's because of the Xbox Series X. And everyone's like, no, you're full of shit there, too. So, I don't know. I don't know. It just sounds to me like they could not get it to be... What just happened? Am I still... This isn't a catfish anymore. What happened? Did the catfish get free and I immediately caught a second fish? Is that what literally just happened? It is, isn't it? I lost the catfish. I got a new one. Bass Beats of the Century. Catch 100 bass in total.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have found Basszilla.
Basszilla, he says. Even though I've caught a 54-pounder, he thinks this 3-pounder is Basszilla. So I got an achievement, which is awesome. I don't know how I lost the catfish. It disappeared, and I got a different fish on my line. I don't even know how that happened. But anyway, what was going on? I was answering a question. I got distracted. What was the question? Oh, it was about Gotham Knights, right? I think they're just full of it. I think that they just could not perfect this game engine and get it to run at 60 frames. So they said, make it 30 because it would be too odd for it to be jarringly go to 60, then 40, then 30, then 60, then 20. They probably just wanted it to be steady. So that's probably why they did it. I don't buy any of their excuses. Is it a horrible game breaker? No, it's not. It's not a game breaker. as long as the game plays well and looks good, it doesn't have to be a full 60 frames. It's just a shame. A game like this that's supposed to be an action game with a lot of combat, you want as many frames as possible, right? You do. You feel, oh man, more frames of animation will make the game more responsive. So, it's annoying, but it's not a game breaker for me. No, I have not seen Cobra Kai. I've never had access to it. No, I never saw We're Back, a Dinosaur Story. Did I witness Black Friday fights? Like in-person people fighting each other on Black Friday? No, I've told my Black Friday stories. Once, just for the sake of seeing what it was, because I wasn't intending to buy anything, I drove to a Circuit City in the morning before it had opened for the doorbusters. And as I was driving into the lot, there were literally people rushing the store, running in front of my moving car in the lot while I was driving. I'm like, what are you doing? You're going to get hit. You're out of your fucking minds. They were just like bolting for the front door. And it didn't matter because the front door was locked. They were just idiots. And then when I told you guys the stories about Best Buy. Number one, there was the guy who was trying to return a game. I can't remember if it was on Black Friday or just after Black Friday. So he was trying to return a video game. And the people at the customer service desk told him, you can't return a game. You can only exchange it for the equal game because we don't know if you played it and beat it or trying to return it now. So he's like, well then, fuck this. And he grabbed the game and he literally took the box because it was still in like the oh my God. Hold on. It was in the box. It wasn't just like the disc. It was in the whole box. So he was like, fuck this. And he yelled out. And he went like this. And he threw it like this. Okay? And when he threw it, it basically did this giant arc in the store, flopping like this. And you can watch it go all the way from the customer service desk all the way over the electronics into the center of the store, into the media area. To which it landed, and you heard a guy yell, "Oh! What the hell was that?" So basically, he assaulted someone with this game. So we had a security guard at the time who was a former Marine, and he ran over to the guy. He grabbed his arm, he tossed it behind him, wrenching him, basically like he was like a citizen's arrest, and he basically forcefully ejected the guy out the front door onto his ass onto the concrete, and said, "Don't ever fucking come back." So that was a good story. That was a good one. And then you guys know the nastiest Black Friday story. You know the story, right? I don't think I want to tell it tonight because it's really disgusting. I don't think I want to tell the story of the you know what. Maybe that's for another time. Maybe I'll tell that story on Black Friday. But I'm going to save that one. Okay. No, I don't want to tell it tonight. I don't want to tell it this story tonight. That's for Black Friday itself. Any plans for Tales from the Borderlands? The problem with the new Tales from the Borderlands is it comes out at the time when there's literally so many other interesting games coming out that a narrative-based game like that is just not really the one to play right now. Like, a game like that, you don't need to play right away. You can easily play it later down the line. And I liked the first Tales from the Borderlands, don't get me wrong, but I'm much more interested in Gotham Knights, in the new Mario plus Rabbids, and the games coming out the week after, like the Resident Evil 8 DLC and Modern Warfare 2. So I'm not playing it now. I may play it somewhere down the line, but I'm definitely not doing it right now. It's just a really bad release time. I don't know what they were thinking, releasing it in the midst of all those other games. That's the kind of game that you release when there's really nothing else going on. And so it gives you something to do as a time filler. That's not a game you release in the midst of everything else. That's just nuts. Oh, have I seen Beavis and Butthead do the universe? No. I saw the movie from the 90s, Beavis and Butthead Do America. That was the last Beavis and Butthead thing I think I've really seen. Dacky, yes, by the end of this stream, I will decide what game I'm playing Friday. And it's either going to be the new Mario plus Rabbids or the new Gotham Knights. I'll tell you by the end of this stream. All right? I'm going to take in your advice over the stream, the advice everyone else has given me. And I'm going to make a decision by the end of tonight. Okay? So there you go. What is the name of this lure? We'll look it up again. This lure is insane. A fish don't go more than 5 seconds without biting it. I can barely get it in the water before a fish bites it. Got him. No, what? How did I not catch it? There we go. Whoa, it's big. That's a big boy. That's the biggest one today so far. A 6-pound, 12-ounce striped bass. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, there's a million glitched fish around the boat. I don't know why. All right, let's take a look. This is the Sledgehammer Swim Jig Black Blue. For some reason, these fish will not stop biting it. Here we go. Darth Callback, excuse me, says, I didn't think this was a horror game. Yeah, apparently there's a ghost fish. The fish that you catch and don't throw back, their ghosts are all around you. Oh, God, the heartbeat means it's going to be a tough fish, and it means it's one I've never caught before, either for the size or the species. I'm going to guess the size. Usually it means it's a trophy-sized fish, which is quite large. He's a fighter. Got him. No, what the hell? There we go. What is it? It's a green one. Is that the spotted?
Check out the green beast from beneath.
It's a largemouth bass, over 5-pounder, trophy size, and that's why it was a heartbeat fish. Exciting. Who sings Roller Coaster of Love? I don't know who sang it originally. I know it was originally a song from like the 1970s, and then Red Hot Chili Peppers redid it in the 90s for the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack. But I don't know who sang it originally. Okay. Darth Goldbach says maybe Ruvik is infiltrating the stream. Perhaps. I mean, it's kind of weird that I just finished Evil Within, and now we have, like, glitched ghost fish. It is weird. Jade says he'll be here Friday no matter what game I play, and I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that very much. See, there is a factor, an important factor, all right, that I have to consider when picking games for the next, month to 2 months. And would you like to know the factor? Here's the factor. I had a slow summer. We all know that. Everyone who was here, you can agree, there was almost no new viewers on these streams. It was pretty much the same people every day, which is fine. I like having the same people here chilling. But the whole point is that I need to have some growth. And I feel like I really stifled my growth over the summer because there was no new games. I was just sitting here playing downtime stuff. And that's fine for a set audience, right?
It's Chewbacca.
Did he just do a Chewbacca voice and called it Chewbacca? He's never done that before. A largemouth bass trophy-sized 6-pounder Chewbacca. What the frick was that? Oh my God. Alrighty then. Okay. By the way, shout out to Main Vega who did a super chat. Says, what's up? Hope you had a good day off. I didn't have a day off. I don't know what you're talking about.
Take that as you will.
You have a favorite band or album? I do not. I have not listened to music actively in many years, so I do not.
So when I laugh, I go, or
last time I actively listened to music was the 1990s. I'm not even kidding you.
No.
Okay.
It's nothing like that at all.
So thank you, Main Vega, for the super chat. Okay, so getting back to what I was saying, Chewbacca. Because we had a summer with relatively no new games that brought any newcomers to the channel, I now need to take advantage of the games this fall season that absolutely people are going to come to the channel to watch. So I want people to come back who maybe have been away for a while because I wasn't doing new stuff. And at the same time, I want to bring in newcomers as well who maybe have never watched my content. Okay? So it's going to be, game selection will be very important. All right? And the way I'm looking at it is, what games are going to be the games that maybe people want to see me play the most and for what reason? And I think there's various different reasons why people watch me play games. Some people, want to see my reaction to a certain style of game and what I think about it. If it's a game that especially that people don't have a set opinion on, they like to get my opinion on it.
That right there is a bass squatch.
There you go, spotted bass, 3-pounder. I think there's some people that literally come to my streams to relax. Now, you can't do that on every stream that I play. If I'm playing a competitive game like Street Fighter or Call of Duty, you're not going to get that relaxing experience. But there's absolutely certain streams where you can get that experience really, really well. Like tonight is a perfect example of that. And I think that there are people who will be coming by specifically for more relaxing games on my streams. And so I should be always sure to at least have a game or two like that in the rotation. You see? So, oh God, oh man, I screwed up. If I didn't reel it in, he was going to bite that. I screwed that one up myself. Let's try that again. So again, there's a lot of factors. There's a lot of factors right now. Looks like Derek would prefer if I played Gotham Knights. Says, I would not mind if you saved Mario plus Rabbids for a later date. Again, that is something I want to emphasize. That whatever game I do decide to play on Friday is not necessarily the only game that I'm playing out of the two that I'm choosing from. I might go back and play the other one regardless, just at a future date. Like, I was looking at the schedule today, and it looks like around mid-December, it definitely dies down. There's no reason why, if I skip one of these games, I couldn't go play it in mid-December, early January, or something like that. There's a ton of bass in this lake, man.
You have caught an absolute hydrilla gorilla.
A hydrilla gorilla. He has never said any of this stuff before. He's never said a Chubasa, and he's never said hydrilla gorilla. Did they patch the game and add in this stuff? Because this is brand new to me. Cooper, I appreciate your re-upping your membership. However, I don't appreciate you saying political things that are actually factually untrue. I expect you to issue a written and verbal apology to myself and the stream chat as quickly as possible. Thank you for the support, though. Okay. Right? Kidda says, is this a new voice pack or something? Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe they outdated all the voices on purpose. Yoink. Heartbeat. Shit, I had it and it swam by. The problem is sometimes when it goes behind the boat, it can glitch and get stuck on the boat, which I obviously don't want to happen. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Don't break the line. He went behind the goddamn boat. He glitched it. He went behind the boat. Come on. There. I got it. What is it? Oh, look at this guy. He's cute. He's cool. He's singing.
Oh boy, that is Shack Daddy's super bass.
That is the biggest bass so far today. A 7-pound, 11-ounce largemouth bass, and he can sing. He's a crooner. Look at him. Very nice. A crooner. Darth Gullbox says, man, you're going to have to count again at the end of tonight compared to last week because it looks like you're catching a ton. This is the magic lure. I don't know why this lure catches so many fish. Yes, tomorrow I am playing Plague Tale Requiem. Absolutely. 1,000,000% yes. I'm excited for it. Here we go. This looks like a smaller fish, but he's a fighter. Yes. Yes. He's not small. I was wrong. When are we getting GameCube playthroughs again? Well, number one, there has to be something people want to see me play on GameCube, and there has to be like an event to do it. You know, previously we did Viewer's Choice playthroughs and things like that. But there just haven't been any GameCube games that really have been in the running. I think the closest we got was Metroid Prime, but actually Metroid Prime was re-released at one point on the Wii, so I'd probably play that version. So... Can you rotate the boat as you're reeling the fish in? To my knowledge, no. You can auto set the motor to move the boat slowly in a direction as you're fishing, but you can't do it once you're already hooked, I don't think. Do I like the song Monster Mash? I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm 40 years old. I don't really think about the song Monster Mash too much. You know what I mean? I don't really have it on my mind. You know, I don't have kids, so I don't have kids running around the house singing it either, you know. Yoink. Oh, yeah? Derek says he also said, oh, boy, that's a Shack Daddy super bass, and that's another new quote that's been added. That's a small bass. Why don't I do Viewer's Choice anymore? It's not that I don't. It's that we don't do it often, so that way it's something special when I do it. Viewer's Choice, like Skyrim was Viewer's Choice, and then we did another one too. We did 2 Viewer's Choice games recently. What was the other Viewer's Choice game? I can't remember. What was it? I definitely did 2 this year so far, but I can't remember what the second one was.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Whoa, whoa! He photobombed. What the hell is that? A giant fish photobombed. Jade does not love Scorn, but he says, I'm here. Perhaps you check it out tomorrow night, Jade. Maybe we'll get better because there are enemies in it now. Do you get a reward for catching fish 1,000 times in a row? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I've never looked at the achievements of this game. What's my favorite Halloween song? Oh, it's the Frankie's back and he's better than ever. Hey now, the monster's back. That's my favorite. Hey, he's gonna kill the village, yeah. Hey, he's beating up a blind man, no. Hey, he doesn't know his own strength. Frankie's back and he's terrorizing everyone. Hey now, Frankie's back. There you go. That's my favorite song. I totally didn't make that up or anything.
Stop this!
There we go. Yes. Stop. Stop singing. I'm being yelled at right now. Isn't that the Hess Truck song? I don't know. Is it? Is it? What's the Hess Truck? I've never heard of such a thing. Of course, that's my original work that I just created on the fly. I don't know what you're speaking of. How dare you even insinuate that maybe I stole that from someone else and plagiarized the whole song? How could you say that? I'm very upset with you for suggesting such a thing. Oh, you know. Preposterous. Oh, preposterous. I'm flabbergasted at the balderdash you just said on my stream. All right, what is this? Look at this guy. Lost my beard again. My beard got eaten off by the fish again. White crappie, a trophy-sized white crappie. There you go. Okay. Oh my goodness. So by the way, we're about a half an hour into the stream, everyone. Thank you for everyone who's chilling. Now, if you like the stream tonight, please give it a like. We're aiming for 100 likes every stream I do. This helps for engagement purposes. This time of year with the new releases coming up right around the corner, it'll be incredibly important to be getting 100 likes on every stream. If we get 100 likes, I'll blow some bubbles for you guys. I know some people seem to like that for some reason. It sure would be great to get some more support with tips. The tips are very slow tonight with only $8 so far. And I'm looking to raise funds for my day off. I didn't hit my $100 goal earlier today with Evil Within. Again, if we hit a $100 goal tonight, the goal is to add a new fishing lure to my fisherman's hat, which we do at $100. So if you can support the stream in any way, please do. And thank you to anyone who tips, because that will help me the most for my day off. Thank you, and thank you some more. Jade says he loves What's This and the Oogie Boogie song.
Following the game.
I know the one. What's this? A fish just bit my lure. What's this? I need
Today's
to
been incredibly slow.
What's this? And now he's fighting me. I'm trying to reel him in. He's big life lunker and a record, but now he's going to escape. What's this? That one I know. I don't. The Oogie Boogie song I don't know very well. Look at that. Another crappie.
Can someone please shut up this
White
dude
crappie.
who's being a moron?
Your favorite song is Weird Science, says Derek. Weird Science. From my mind and from my hand. Why don't people understand my intentions? Weird Science. Oh, Weird Science. It's a weird movie is what that is. That's a weird-ass movie. A movie that could probably only be made in the 80s. It was so weird.
La 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 la.
There you go. Here, listen to my beautiful singing voice.
La 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 la.
What?
Not sure if you've been fishing in cold water, but that fish has some shrinkage.
No! It's unfortunate that he would mention that. Anyway, continue. Why would he say that? No. I got no... Oh! I was going to say I got no one's attention and then a fish bit.
Fun.
Boink. No shrinkage here. It's a fully engorged fish. A fully swollen largemouth bass. How nice. A nice tasty one. All right, very good. No, I'm not going to be doing a poll between Gotham and Mario. I'm going to make the decision for myself. Like I said earlier today, if I make the decision for myself, then I have no one to blame but myself. Can't say that trolls voted one way or another. So there you have it. Witch Doctor? Eh. I've heard the Witch Doctor song sung a couple times, but I don't really care for it. I actually don't like it. Keep your Walla Walla Bing Bangs to yourself. How about that? Was I ever a fan of Bill Nye the Science Guy? No, I was not.
That cute little baby
At
bass.
the same time, stop insulting the bass. At the same time that Bill Nye was on, there was another show that was called Beakman's World. And for some reason, I always watched Beakman's World over Bill Nye. But Bill Nye way outlasted Beakman's World.
Yes.
Yes! Why does he say that? Yes! Yeah, this river definitely has some glitches. We got a disappearing, reappearing beard. We've got ghost fish appearing. Nice. From my mind and from my hand, why don't people understand my intentions? With science. No, I can't get it out of my head. That song is so addicting.
Yes.
Darth Goldbach says the game is only $10 right now. He might get it for the amazing quotes. No quotes here. He's silent now. Are there lakes or rivers in Washington State? Yes and yes. There are. I think that fishing is actually quite popular out here. All outdoorsy stuff. Hiking, fishing, camping, mountain climbing. All very popular in Washington State. It's actually a really good state for it. Oh, I immediately lost the bite. That sucked. Nah, I'm not a mutated creature that would look like it was sitting in a wheelchair. Son of a bitch. Derek thinks I'll catch more than 88 fish tonight. I actually don't think so. I don't think I'm going to beat the record.
Look out!
Come on, here we go.
She
Come on,
takes
bite.
the bolt out. Boom! Steals the backpack and runs away. Oh.
Shit. There we go.
Oh boy, you're gonna have to do some measuring.
Come on. He keeps insulting these small fish. I don't like that he's insulting them. Do I think I'll ever beat the 53-pounder? I'm sure I could, but the thing is I would need to go to those specific spots, and I feel like there are specific spots and specific, like that lake that we caught that on. I'd have to go back and make sure we're there, try to find that spot again. That's probably a spot in the game where they're predetermined to have giant fish. You have to keep fishing in that spot, and I don't remember what it was. So, you know, I'm just trying to, like, naturally catch fish here. Another little one. Why aren't there the big ones? Now I get all little guys, right?
Oh boy, you're gonna need to measure that.
You just said that, you ass. Why is this guy making an ass of himself? I'm gonna try to go into the middle of the lake. No. Nope. Oh! As soon as I was going to say, no, I'm not going to catch anything, I need to go back to the shoreline. I caught it. There's any memorable Halloweens as a kid? I mean, I've talked about my Halloween experiences as a kid. They're just not that great. I remember when I was very young,
I used to go around my local neighborhood. Usually it was first it was He-Man, then I was Hordak. I remember being like,
not gonna lie,
various He-Man characters for Halloween for a couple of years there.
Oh no.
And I was basically trick-or-treating my neighborhood, and it was an okay amount of trick-or-treating. It wasn't great. Back then it was actually a much safer area. Like today it's actually a really bad area. But back then it was actually safer to like trick-or-treat and have your family out and stuff at night. So I would go with myself and my cousin and my dad. My dad would take us to trick-or-treat. So I probably did that 2-3 years. But then after a while, my parents decided that it really wasn't a good area to do it in anymore. And so I started trick-or-treating near my great aunt's house. And that had mixed results. It was sometimes good, sometimes not so good. And then there was one year when we decided, because it was bad weather, we were going to trick-or-treat at the mall. But my parents didn't research like when the mall was open. So by the time we arrived, the trick-or-treating had ended. So I show up in a costume, walk around the mall, and everyone's like, sorry, you know, the time for trick-or-treating is done. There's no candy anymore.
Blah, 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 blah,
I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So that year, I literally got no candy for Halloween because we went late to the mall after it had closed like super early. Well, not closed, but they stopped doing the trick-or-treating like really early. So that sucked. But I can't even tell you, the last time I trick-or-treated. I would say my memories of Halloween are usually like carving a jack-o'-lantern with my dad, which was fun. And having some Halloween decorations around the house, which was kind of cool, but nothing too special. I don't really have like too many special Halloween memories or anything from being a kid. Ooh, sorry. I had a coffee before the stream. I swear I did. I don't know what's going on. No Super Real Vibes wants me to sing the Addams Family song again. Yes. All right, ready? Oh, that's a big fish. Damn, how big is this one? 5 pounds.
Jeepers creepers, check out the peepers on that swamp.
That's right. Jeepers creepers, check out the peepers. Perfectly timed for Halloween, right? So let's see. The Addams Family goes. They go where they go, I do what play where they want to play. That's how they want to dance, say what they want to say. Live what they want to do. Kicking they shred the Addams Family. The Addams too legit. The Addams too legit. The Addams too legit. The Addams Family. Now that's the MC Hammer version of the Addams Family song from the Addams Family movie in the 1990s. That's the one I know.
Someone please shut up this dude who's being a moron.
Fucking MC Hammer, dude. No one was ever like Hammer. He was a unique one. A one of a kind.
Give her a pill, and that's it, because you're just going to waste our time.
Fuck. Shit. Oh, come on. And now. Okay.
Flop, what do you got?
Flippity flop, what do you got? Jeepers creepers, look at the peepers. It's a Chewbacca. What are these quotes? Derek, I can't do stuff like that. He's like, rank your top 5 Halloween movies in order. I can't do that, man. That's a question for Ask the King when I have time to think and research. I can't answer those crazy ranking questions on the fly during a fishing stream, man. It's not gonna happen. It's too much investment, man. Supposed to be relaxing. Let's relax. Thanks, Derek. Look at this little guy. That. Worst Halloween candy ever? Probably those nasty ass peanut things that aren't peanuts. They're actually like they're shaped like a peanut, but they're kind of they're like hard, but they're supposed to be like you put them in your mouth and they melt, but they don't. What's it called? What's it called? Is it called circus peanuts? I don't know. Is that what they're called? I don't know. But they're shaped like a peanut. They're kind of orangish, but they're not peanuts. They're a candy, and you put it in your mouth. It tastes horrible. It tastes horrible. It's weird consistency. They're nasty. I don't know who eats those. I don't know a single person who would have asked for that at Halloween. Because some people say, oh, candy corn. I don't like candy corn, Well, my wife actually loves candy corn. So I can understand that some people actually like it. I don't. But have never heard a single person say they like those peanut things. Marshmallow Circus Peanuts. That's what they're called? Those are disgusting. Ugh. Come on. Yes, I saw the first 3 Scream movies. I don't recall if I saw the Scream 4, and I know there's a recent one. I did not see the most recent one, whatever one that was. Oh, it's a gar. It's one of those long-nosed gars. He hooked when he caught it. Did you see that? How he, like, twisted to grab it? That was kind of cool. Wonder how big this one is. Whoa, it's cool looking color, man.
What a finned freak of nature.
That's a completely different color than the one we caught earlier. Look at that. Derek hates Tootsie Rolls. He says, do you like getting lollipops? I don't really like hard candy. I just never really have. Personally, I actually do like Tootsie Rolls. Jade says, here's his 5 top Godzilla monsters. King Ghidorah. No. Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Gigan, Megalon, and Gearus. And he also likes Rodan. See, I know I saw a lot of those movies when I was a kid, but I don't really remember them that well. I definitely like Monster Zero / King Ghidorah because he was always the nemesis. I like Mechagodzilla. He showed up in a couple of movies. But outside of that, I know them. Like, I know Rodan is the one that's supposed to be like the bird, and then, or like the prehistoric bird, and then Anguirus, isn't he the spiked turtle style dinosaur dude? Yes. I think. The dumbest one is Mothra. Why? Why is Mothra dumb? What do you have against Mothra? What are you, sexist? You're sexist. Just say it. Just say it. It's the only female one. You're a blatant sexist. We all understand. We get it. Oh, what happened? That was weird. Whoa. I somehow went right into cast mode again, even though I didn't mean to. Derek says Reese's is his favorite chocolate and Hershey's. I like anything Reese's with peanut butter is usually really good, including Reese's Pieces, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, or anything else that they do with peanut butter in it. It's quite tasty. I like Hershey's chocolate as well. I'm a chocolate-aholic. I just love chocolate. Anything chocolate, I will eat and enjoy. I don't think I've ever had a chocolate I didn't like.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
This guy's a fighter. Shit. Got him. What is he? Whoa, he's a big boy. How big? 7-pounder? 5-pounder, 15 ounces. White bass. Biggest white bass I've ever gotten. I think when it's yellow, it means that's the biggest you've ever gotten of that style. Excuse me. No, I've never seen a 1950s M&M commercial. I have not. I have been to Hershey, Pennsylvania. Yes, when I was a kid, I went with my parents once. It's very hard to remember. I know we toured the factory, and I know that there was a theme park, but I really don't remember. I remember the trip, and I remember being in the room and smelling all the chocolate. But that's really all I remember. I can't remember much else about it. I think we bought like a mug that was Hershey, Pennsylvania mug, and I think my parents bought me a calculator that looked and was shaped like a chocolate bar and smelled like artificial chocolate. But that's the most I remember of the trip. Oh, shit. Yes, got it. Another big boy.
It's Chubasa.
It's pretty embarrassing when he says that. I'm not going to lie. Oh, man. Payday? Isn't Payday the one that's mostly caramel and nuts, no chocolate? Right? Any plans to play Sekiro again? Maybe someday. If people want to see it. I wanted to play Sekiro again immediately. and do a new game plus run, and people told me not to because I was doing too well. So. Whoa. And so many bites. Why would I even change my position or my lure when I'm getting this many bites, right? It's insane. Yes. Another one. See, the challenge is, this is great catching this many fish, but if we were actually doing a competition, you have to get trophy size. You can't keep a fish that's not trophy size. So anything I'm catching that doesn't say trophy wouldn't even count for the competition. Darth Gallback says he would love a second Elden Ring run with a new build. I'm fully intending to do that. A new game plus run with changing my build. Absolutely. Because I need to get to a point where I'll have stuff unlocked for when I play the DLC whenever it is going to come out. But no one seems to want it yet, so I guess we'll have to figure out when we're doing it next year. So Derek says his favorite candy is Nerd Skittles, and Mike and Ike likes candy and chocolate. So you like that artificial, fruity, tangy flavor is what it is. You're one of those kind of kids who likes the artificial tanginess and fruitiness. I was always a chocolate kid. I mean, I'd say I didn't like things. I like usually Smarties and things like that. But man, I'm crazy for chocolate. Can't stop it. Can't stop the chocolate rush. Wow, they made this hard. What? Oh, he swam away. Yes! Here we go. Big boy! How many pounds? 12 pounder. Biggest one of the night so far. Biggest fish I caught was 54 pounds. I don't think we're going to get any 54 pounders in this lake. But I'll take a 12 pounder for sure. Alright. Derek said, did I like the chocolate in the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka? I mean, it's cool to watch it, but most of those are not real. I think out of all the candy bars in the Willy Wonka, isn't the Scrumdiddlyumptious, I believe, was a real bar. And the Everlasting Gobstopper was real, but was not the same as the Gobstopper in the movie. It was just a jawbreaker, like a regular jawbreaker. Outside of that, I don't think any of the actual candy in that movie is real, right? It's all fabricated. There's no, like, Wonka bars. They don't exist, right? Today's been incredibly slow. Okay. There are Wonka bars? I've never seen a real Wonka bar. Like I said, I know I've seen a Scrumdiddlyumptious bar before because the name resonated in my head. I never bought one, but I knew they existed. I'd seen those in stores before. I've never seen a Wonka bar in a store, though. It's raining. Dude, you know what that means? Even more increased chances of better catches when it rains. So not only are we having a great night with the catches, but we're going to have an increased chance to get even better fish now, which is pretty crazy to think about. Wow, this fish is a fighter. You hear the heartbeat? That means it's going to be one that I need. It's going to be a record size. And he is not coming in. He is fighting me pretty strongly here. He does not feel like coming in at all. Look. Wow. Come on. Come on. Here we go. No! Damn it. He dipped when he should have dapped. He zigged when he should have zagged. Here we go. Yes. Another big one.
Big fish, and no whammies.
What the hell? I've been playing this game for, what, 2.5 months? He never said anything like this before. Big fish, and no whammies. That's a Press Your Luck reference from the 1980s. What in the holy hell is going on? Why are there all these new quotes tonight? They must have patched the game. That's the only explanation I have for it. He seriously never said any of these things before. Oh, I didn't even know what bit. I couldn't see it. This looks like a small fish. Boom. Oh, hoi. Oh, say the fuck. Come on. Oh, hoy! All right, I got it. Holy moly. They say play it live on stream and they had to update it for us. Huh? Oh, they saw me playing it live on stream, so they updated the game just for me. That's amazing. Perhaps I am the one person who streams this game. I have no idea if anyone else streams Bassmaster. I have no idea. Certainly, if anyone streams it, they're probably more serious about it. They're not a casual player like me. Like, maybe they do tournaments where they're trying to catch the biggest fish and stuff, and I don't do that. I just... Good lord, look at the size of that one. I just casually mess about. That's the ghost fish. Ghost fish. The ghost of a fish. Oh, here we go. Ghost fish. You're supposed to be following the game, following the fun gameplay, and chilling and relaxing with me. Oh. Yes. Pressure Luck with Peter Tomerkin. Oh, I don't know what the name of the host was, but yeah, Pressure Luck. Big bucks, no whammies, and stop. You landed on a whammy. And then it would come out the Michael Jackson whammy. Take all your money. That was a great show. I loved Pressure Luck. I really did. That was one of my favorite game shows of back in the day. I just realized my battery from earlier is charged. I want to unplug it so it doesn't overcharge. Stop this! You landed on, ooh, a whammy. Okay. By the way, we're about to split, hit our halfway point of the night, guys. Thanks for being a great audience. It's just a shame that we got, like, no support tonight. There has not been a tip in, like, an hour. There has not been anything on the YouTube side for over 30 minutes. I don't know what's going on tonight. It sucks. I'm having a good time with you guys, but obviously I need support. This is a business as well as me just chilling with you. And, you know, already earlier today was very slow during Evil Within. You know, I'm happy to have new stuff tomorrow, but it kind of sucks.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
All right. Good. So we're at our halfway point of the night. Here we go. All right, everyone. We are at our halfway point. So obviously, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask. I'm going to say, hey, guys, if you like my streams, if you like the chill fun that we have,
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Really weird whenever I play this game, because I swear half the time it's really slow and the other half it's really good. Like last week, we hit the hat goal. We had a lure. We had all that going. Here we are this week, and now it's slow $8. Like, seriously. You know? But that's what I'm telling you guys.
Today's been
I
incredibly
enjoy doing
slow.
these kind of streams, but when all the new releases come out, I've got to cater more towards the new releases, especially because the new releases are likely going to get a lot of support, and as you can see, this is really not. But allow me to at least send out a tweet and a post and let everyone know, you know, they can swing by and support. It would be great. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to go crazy over it. I'm not going to freak out, you know. Okay. Having a great chill time in Bassmaster tonight, but sadly support is very slow. The slowest we've even seen on a Bassmaster stream. I'd love to add a new lure to the hat tonight, so if you can swing by and support, I appreciate it. Thanks. Put the link. I just don't get it. Last week people rallied, remember? Last week people were like really excited. They wanted the lure. And now this week we're doing exactly the same thing. We're having fun. And no, it's a bust. Like I don't get it. But, you know, I don't think I can. I don't think there's anything to get. It's kind of like, I guess it's luck sometimes, right? Luck of who's available to attend the stream, who's coming by, who can support when, you know. It's not predictable. It's definitely not predictable. Okay, Da Vinci B, the super chat says, do you remember a game that was called Black Bass on the NES? Longtime viewer, through ups and downs. Here's a tip and some props for keeping your head up. No, I don't remember that game. Black Bass does not sound familiar. Nope. Thank you for the super chat, Da Vinci B. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to resume. Again, if you can support tonight, please do. Tips preferred. We're trying to add a new lure to the hat. At this point, we have absolutely, you know, really no hope at this point unless we get a rallying. It certainly would be great when we get some more likes on the stream to hit the 100-like goal. We're at 73 right now. You know, we're very close. With over 200 people on the stream, we could definitely hit that tonight. Okay. All right, we're heading into the second half of our Bassmaster stream for the week. It is now raining, which means increased chance of better catches. As if we hadn't had good enough luck already. Let's continue on here and see how it goes.
You chose to
Right?
break the law. Live with the consequences.
That looks like a big fish. That looked like a big boy. I don't know if that's a catfish, but that's a big one. So let's see who this is going to be. I really hope I get this guy. That looked like a giant. When's my next day off? Thursday. What are some of my favorite whammies besides Michael Jackson? That's the only one I really remember that stands out. I know they did generic ones like a yodeling lady and stuff like that, but I don't really remember many. Just the Michael Jackson was the one that always stood out to me. What did I get? Oh yeah! Look at that. It's beaut. It's a beaut. Flathead catfish, a 12-pounder. Biggest one I caught today, fish, but surprisingly enough, it didn't say it was trophy. You saw that? So I guess catfish come much bigger than that. Okay. Whoa, what the heck happened there? I have no idea. What is going on? I think it glitched out. The lure like glitched and wouldn't do anything properly. That was weird. That was friggin' weird. No, we're not doing Proteus right now. No Sleep Real Vibes. We already got enough new releases to hold us over to the point where I'm skipping certain new releases because we have too many. So we're not doing any kind of downtime stuff. That's it. We're done with the downtime stuff and adding downtime playthroughs at this point. Next time that those will be available will likely be like December-ish. So.
Enchanted hat of money.
Again, I
golf
know a
reaches
lot of people aren't going to be used to that. I mean, we had
level
an
of
incredibly long summer of essentially
What the
all
fuck?
downtime things. But now we have to play the new releases that we've all been waiting for. All right, we got a bass, and I got a tip. The bass is a spotted bass. It's a 3-pounder exactly. The tip is a $10 tip. For someone who goes by the name, nothing. It says, for some good old big fishing support. That's it. No, it was an anonymous tip. So thank you to the anonymous $10 tipper. I appreciate
My
that.
laugh sounds like ack, ack, ack. So when I laugh and I go, or does that sound like ack, 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 ack?
You enjoy your
ack?
animation.
No, it sounds nothing
It's
like that at all.
time for slime. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, time to feel funky. Oh. And now up to $18 in tips. Thank you. Good evening, Blastoise. How are you? Or if you were in France, that would be pronounced Blastoise. Right? Not Blastoise. Blastoise. Ha ha ha. My favorite Pokemon is Le Bastoise. Squirtle in the face. Spritzing in the face. Oui. Nice. Oh, it immediately got out of range to land it. Oui, oui.
Stop this!
I do agree that Bill Murray has quite some awesome movies. I agree completely.
Can someone please shut up this dude who's being a moron?
Never do that again. Never do what? Never do what? Never catch fish? What are you? Are you part of that animal group? Animal rights group? You can't do anything involving animals? PETA bread? You're a PETA bread group? What happened there? What the? He was swimming just out of my range when I'm about to land him. He did it again. 3 times in a row. There we go.
Yes.
Who was more in-your-face popular back in the day, Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler? Definitely Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was the epitome of Hollywood for a while. Like, that's who everyone wanted to be. Adam Sandler was definitely a runaway star, but he was known as like an indie-style comedian that then just happened to make it big with a style of movie that normally wouldn't even make it in Hollywood, while Jim Carrey was like the archetype of what you wanted in comedy in Hollywood, you see? Smoking! Lehu Zahur. Here we go. Cuban Pete. My name is Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. And then I said a chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. Of course. Can't make movies like that anymore? I guess not. The joke he says to the cop, you remember the joke? So there's a cop that hates him, and he steps on a cockroach and kills it. And he goes, murder in the first degree, solved that one, Ventura. And Jim Carrey turns to him and he goes, in character, of course, he goes, all right, well, murder. The murderer became insanely jealous of the size of the victim's dick. And then committed murder, something like that. You know, I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember exactly how he says it. But, I mean, those lines are so funny. It's so funny, man. Jane says 1 year he played Jason Voorhees for Halloween. Another kid played Jason Voorhees, so they had a stare down. Are you gonna just
complain all night? Just leave then.
Who won? That's a creepy one. Who won the stare down? No, I'm not doing the most annoying sound in the world. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to do that. I leave that to Mr. Carey himself to do. However, I will do... Oh, it's a big fish. I will do the most annoying sound from Good Burger. You remember?
There has been a Basquatch sighting.
Do you remember when Kel... I forget the name of the character who he plays in Good Burger. But do you remember when he does the most annoying sound? He goes, bloobity, 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 bloobity. Yes, and he does that for a while in the movie. It's very obnoxious. That I'll do.
What do I do?
Shit. And I caught it anyway.
Boom shakalaka. Tiny bass?
What? Boom shakalaka tiny bass. What the hell is going on with the quotes in this tonight? I've never heard any of these, right? The Night Richard says Kenan Thompson hasn't even aged since that movie, Good Burger. It's because he's a vampire. You didn't know? It's very well documented that Kenan Thompson is a vampire. He eats the blood of children.
I'm very confused.
He sucks the blood of the young. That's how he stays so youthful. Of course. How did you not know that? Why do you think Kel, with the bloopity thing, why do you think he was doing that? Because he was trying to annoy you, to distract you from the screaming of the children that Kenan was drinking the blood of. Like, bloopity, 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 bloopity. And the actor's like, help me, he's sucking my blood. Bloopity, 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 bloopity. Are you still at it, kid? Oh, okay. Bloopity, bloopity. Yes, it is 100% confirmed. This is all factually documented.
Someone please shut up this dude who's
all over the internet, corroborated by many people. Here we go. Am I a vampire? Absolutely not. How could you say I'm a vampire? Have you not seen my pictures since I started doing the short schedule with my phone? Do you not see how ugly and old I look? There's absolutely no fucking way that I'm a vampire. I'm old. I look like a wrinkled prune. I look like a shriveled eggplant someone shoved under their arm for like a week. How could you accuse me of being a vampire? Let's see here. Oh, I got a tip. Sexy Pickles. To me, $1.25 says there's nobody ever like Chris Farley. He's a once in a lifetime person. I agree. I absolutely agree. You know what's funny? You compare someone like John Candy to Chris Farley, and you could say their body type and their general looks are similar, but man, were they different comedians, huh? They were completely different. Style, personality, delivery. I have to agree, man. Some of the great comedians were always super unique. Why do people say that I laugh like ack? Because they're idiots. Because they made that meme up themselves with absolutely no corroboration of it ever existing. But they all just repeat it in a circle like parrots because they're dumb fucks. And they have this sheepish mentality that if they all say the same thing that it's real when it's not. So it's just a proof of their own idiocy. There's many things about me that you can make fun of that are absolutely truthful or have a nugget of truth in them. The ack laugh is not one of them at all. It's completely untrue. They're just stupid. Derek really thinks that The Mask was a great movie. I think The Mask is all right. I wasn't in love with The Mask like a lot of other people. I preferred Ace Ventura. Come on, he's right here. I don't want to lose it. He's literally right here in my face. There we go. I've never heard of John Pinette. No, don't know who that is. Liar Liar is also a really good movie. I agree. Liar Liar is great. Spotted Bass. All right. Keep up the pattern, right? Keep those fish a-coming. Look, I just keep getting more and more. It's insane. I haven't stopped catching. And I'm a fan of Tom of Finland. I don't know what the hell that is. Never heard of it. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, Jason, he was Jason. The other guy was Michael Myers, and he won the staring match. Cool. And then afterwards, you went out and got like caramel macchiatos together, right? Now that would be something. Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers walk into a Starbucks together and order drinks. I can't catch this thing. Every time I try to reel it, it's just constantly pulling my hook. This is a tough one, man. He's all over the place, as you can see from his movement patterns. Can I get him? He's very... I got him. What is it? Oh, another big bass.
It's Chubasa.
Now he won't stop saying that tonight. Is there an option to change your clothes? Yeah, but I think you have to buy them. But yeah, you could buy other clothes from the shop and change them out. But like, who cares, right? Like, does anyone really care about what my freaking guy's wearing? I certainly don't. Who would win in a fight, Mr. Miyagi or Shredder? No one. They don't exist. They're not real. They can't fight each other. Neither of them exist. They're both actors. Just so you know. In reality, they would never fight. Miyagi would be too busy waxing his car, and Shredder's too busy looking for the turtles. So they're too busy, you know, to fight each other. They wouldn't even be on each other's plane of existence.
Fun.
Oh, Derek, I don't remember that scene. Whoa. I don't remember that scene. I don't remember much of Liar Liar. I remember liking the movie, but I haven't seen it in a million years. Little guy. Jade has never seen a Friday the 13th movie. They are gory slasher flicks. So if you're down for that, check them out. They're pretty classic. Most people, you know, who like 80s horror say that's one of the big ones, the big franchises. I would agree. Another heartbeat fish.
Look out, there's a black woman coming.
Man.
Ah! She takes them both out. Boom! Steals the backpack and runs away. Oh.
Derek is watching part 2 of Karate Kid where they go to Japan together. I think I've seen that one like once. There we go. I've seen the Truman Show, of course. Everyone's seen the Truman Show. That's a big one. Everyone's seen the Truman Show.
Knick-knack, fatty-whack, give that hog a bone.
That's right. Knick knack patty whack. What are you talking about? That's a fish, you idiot. No, I cannot do a Tony Soprano impression. What is the best Pop-Tart? None. I hate them all. I seriously detest Pop-Tarts now. When I was a kid, I would eat different ones like blueberry, raspberry, strawberry, and then I started eating weird ones like s'mores.
Here.
But I could not eat that today. I hate it. It's disgusting. Oh, shit! Oh, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Damn, I wasn't ready at all. I don't think I'm going to get this one. Never mind, I caught it anyway. Even though I wasn't ready. There we go. What is with this lure that every fish in the lake bites it immediately? Would I eat Pop-Tarts cold? I've eaten Pop-Tarts cold. I've had them both warm and cold.
I love.
I don't think either
Hogan's
helps,
dick.
but they're gross both ways. They're pretty gross both fucking ways, man. Honey buns? Not a fan. I'm not a fan with anything with too much sugar on it. The little guy.
Boom shakalaka. Tiny bass?
What is he even? What is he emulating? Isn't Boom Shakalaka something they say in like professional basketball, the NBA? So what is he saying that now? What does it even mean? Milano cookies? Milano cookies are good. I've had Milanos before. They're tasty. Do I like corn dogs? Corn dogs are okay. I haven't had too many of them. I've had them a few times. I thought they were all right. Not in love with them. He teleported. You saw that? He was down there. He just zoop. He teleported into his hand. Zoop. NBA Jam. Oh, amazing game. NBA Jam. Like I had never played a basketball game before. NBA Jam was the first basketball game I ever played in my life. Dun 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 dun. Love that. Love NBA Jam. Great game. Last time I played it would have been Screw Attack Gaming Convention 2013.
There you go.
I think I went in 2013. And that was when I actually got like second or third place in the NBA Jam tournament. I think it was third place.
Yes.
Another big fish. Look at the size of that.
You have caught an absolute hydrilla gorilla.
Hydrilla gorilla. Whatever that means. 6-pounder largemouth. Oh, man. Any child actors I liked in the 80s and 90s? Of course. Fred Savage. Corey Feldman. Corey Haim. It's funny. Just look at like this class of Stand By Me. Or any of those. What was that other one? The ones, the vampire movie where they were all kids. Lost Boys. And you watch, they all, you know, all child actors. They were all famous during that time. Jade would love to see Gotham Knights on Friday. Again, I'm making a determination by the end of this stream of what I'm playing on Friday. Did I meet Stuttering Craig? Of course I did. I met Stuttering Craig several times. Before I was ever a YouTuber, I met Stuttering Craig at
Today's been incredibly
Magfest.
slow.
and we hung out, and I was on the Screw Attack team for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 tournament. The original Modern Warfare 2 that long ago. I was in a tournament with those guys. Actually, I take it back. Not Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1. It was the Modern Warfare 1 tournament that I was in. Again, you know, before I was a prominent YouTuber, no one knew me on the internet. I was hanging out with those guys, and I was doing content with them at the event. And then later on, years later, became a YouTuber with a name and a business, and Craig had me as a guest at Screw Attack Gaming Convention. Macaulay Culkin, he was later. Macaulay was the 90s. We're talking about like 80s child actors. Macaulay was definitely the biggest child actor of the 90s. What do we get? Is that a big one? I think that was a big one. He is straining my hook, man. It's so big, it's completely straining my hook. Come on, come on. Got him. What is it? Pretty big bass. Yeah, I guess Craig did start streaming again, which is great. I was glad to hear that because originally he was going to quit completely last year, which made me kind of sad because this is a guy who I used to watch Screw Attack all the time back in the day before I was a YouTuber. And I loved the stuff. You know, they had Angry Video Game Nerd, but they also had things like the Side Scrollers podcast. They had top 10 countdowns. They had all kinds of fun content back then that I used to watch. And, you know, man, Screw Attack's been through the ringer. Doesn't even exist anymore, which is really sad. And, you know, he went off to do his own thing on YouTube and didn't really work out. Like, he wasn't able to make a living because he was basically starting from scratch. And just, you know, the carryover from his old Screw Attack days wasn't enough to maintain a channel. So he had to go out and get a different job. But I guess now what he's done is he's kind of split his efforts. He still has a job and everything, but now he does the streaming as like a side thing, which is nice. The Stranger, it's a very strong possibility I'll play Fallout 3 next year. Because next year we're alternating basically. 2 years ago I played Fallout New Vegas. This year I played Skyrim. So likely next year I'll be doing a Fallout. But the question is, will it be Fallout 3 or will it be Fallout 4? I don't know. I've never done Fallout 3 direct capture ever. So it will be my first time playing the game direct capture and actually getting it to look good. Plus it's supposed to look really good on the Series X. Apparently it runs at 60 frames and everything, full 1080p. So that'd be cool. But I've also only played Fallout 4 once ever. So maybe there'd be more incentive to see me play Fallout 4 again. I don't know. I guess we're going to see what happens. Thank you to Dietrich who gifted a membership. And Wonder McThunder has accepted it. So congrats, Wonder. And again, thank you, Dietrich, for your channel support. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm going to get this guy. He's really fighting hard. Oh, man. I got it. Yes. I got it. Dietrich gifted another membership. Thank you, Dietrich.
Big fish, and no whammies.
Another Crush Your Luck reference. George Costanza, 6.0, has accepted the gifted membership. Thank you, Dietrich, and congratulations to George Costanza. All-time favorite Call of Duty? Excuse me, probably the original Modern Warfare 1, although I did love Modern Warfare 2, the original as well. Even though it had broken stuff, I played the hell out of it, and you guys have seen, you know, back in the day, I've made a ton of videos of it. That was when I went on my crazy kill streaks and stuff. That's where I Spawn, I Die came from. So, Dietrich did another membership. This one went to Nathan Wong. Congratulations to Nathan on the gifted membership. And again, thank you, Dietrich, for all the support tonight. This is very nice of you. Dude, another heartbeat fish. We're catching endless trophy fish tonight, which is really good. Got him. Dietrich just gifted another membership. This one went to John Smith. Congratulations, John.
Oh boy, that is Shaq Daddy Super Bass.
Shaq Daddy Super Bass. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. So I'm glad that he's enjoying the bass we're catching. Thank you, Dietrich. I also received a tip. A mutated creature. A $6.66 tip from an anonymous tipper. Says, Mario wants to know if you made a decision. The boss doesn't like to wait. I'm going to announce it at the end of tonight's stream. I promise you I will announce my decision about Friday's game by the end of tonight's stream. It's going to happen. With that tip, We've hit $25 in tips. Let's get the animation going. Guys, just so you know, we've got a little bit over a half an hour left on the stream. Okay? It sure would be great if we could get some more tips to try to hit the goal for the hat. I mean, at this point, we're halfway only to the goal for the glasses. So it is very slow going when it comes to the tips tonight. It would be great if we could get some more support in that regard. Again, whenever we do fishing, we're trying to hit a $100 goal so we can add a new lure to the hat, the fisherman's hat, right? But I am having a great time with all of you. Thank you for chilling. Guys, we're 13 likes away from 100 likes and me blowing bubbles for you. All right, so if you could, please support in any way. It's easy, as simple as liking the stream could help. There is currently no tip animation with Jasper in it, John Smith. No. At one point there was when I was playing Skyrim, but it wasn't really Jasper. It was, you know, the Khajiit. But no, we don't have anything with Jasper right now. Okay. All right, what is it? Another bass. So many bass, right? All right. People are thinking I am going to top my record from last week, which was 88. I don't know if I'm going to top 88 fish, but we are catching quite a few. So, it's excellent. We're getting bite after bite after bite. Jane says he likes the masks when he says, "That's a spicy meatball." I don't remember that part. I remember the quote. I don't remember when it happens or what happens. Derek, did I know what? That Macaulay Culkin is 42 years old? No, I don't really care about people's ages. I don't track them. So I did not know that. Admittedly, I don't care. While we're reviewing the new Mario movie, well, first I'd have to see the new Mario movie. And then I could review it, but I don't know how it's going to be available, and I don't have any really of the on-demand services, so likely not for a long time. I can't get this fish to stop. Dude, the fish will not stop pulling my hook. I got nothing, man. He's gone. He's going to get out of here. I don't know how I'm going to catch this thing. Sucks it's one I need, but I'm making no progress. He jumped and he broke the fucking line. You fucking piece of shit. Okay, I'm getting a little too excited. So, Dietrich had done a super chat, and he says, I went 4-4 this week in fantasy. Had a lot of players on bye. Let's take what we can get. Wish me luck for next week. Welcome, new crowns. I wish you luck, Dietrich, in your fantasy football, right? I hope you do well. Hopefully you will win some big cash and prizes at some point. Thank you for the gifted memberships and the super chat. I also received an additional tip for $6.56. They said it's the same anonymous person. They want to see your ass on fire again. They love seeing my asses of fire, which sounds familiar, like it's from something else. It definitely is. I know what it is. It's from South Park. But, all right, thank you to this anonymous tipper. It's time to see my ass on fire a second time. You love it. You love to see my flaming ass. I also received a super chat from... Hold on. Work. I'm clicking on this damn thing. I see the super chat from Cisco. It says the game was postponed. Same deal for tomorrow. Oh, you mean the Yankee game? What happened? Why did it get postponed? I don't know who they were playing. He had said earlier on the first stream that if the Yankees lost tonight, that he would double the tips from tonight. So he would have doubled the $31 and made it 62, which would have helped a lot. But he says the game's postponed. That sucks. It got rained out. Oh, that really sucks. I received a $1.25 tip from Sexy Pickles. Says there will be no one like Chris Farley. He's a once-in-a-lifetime person. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. There'll be people who try to bite off of him and be like him, but no one will actually be him. Completely unique guy. In a good way. Okay, let's continue. John Smith, don't thank me. Thank Dietrich. Dietrich's the one who gifted you the membership. He says the new emotes are awesome. Thanks. He loves the new emotes because he got gifted a membership. You gotta thank Dietrich. Dietrich's our big supporter tonight with the memberships, the gifted memberships. I should promote the 8-ball again. All right, guys, remember, if you tip $8 or more in one go, you get to ask the Magic 8-ball a question. Which, incidentally, earlier I asked it a question, and it said ask again later, so let's ask it. Magic 8-ball, by the end of tonight, which we still got about a little about half an hour left, will I hit the new record? Will I catch more than the fish that I catch last week, which is 88? Concentrate and ask again. All right. It better answer me this time. I'm going to get really upset. Magic 8-ball, you very annoying, sarcastic jerk.
Sounds like
will I catch more fish tonight than I did last week?
Or, does that sound like...
It is decidedly so.
No, it sounds nothing like that at all.
So apparently I am going to catch more than 88 fish tonight. I guess we'll see. Derek says that Coraline and Monster House are his favorite two Halloween-style horror movies. He was born in the 2000s. They are good movies. I remember Coraline really liking it, although it was incredibly creepy. Monster House I only saw once, and I don't think I was in love with it or anything. What happened there? I don't even know. Lost my fish instantly. Do I like Abbott and Costello? I used to watch it when I was a kid, but I definitely enjoyed the Three Stooges way more than Abbott and Costello. So I don't really remember many of the shows that I ever saw with them in it. I know they used to do all the crossovers with the Hollywood movie monsters and stuff. But, you know, like I said, I was a Three Stooges kid. How many squirrels does it take to make 1 horsepower? I have no idea, Turtle Dude. Is this a joke or... Derek says, even I believe you will catch more than 88 fish tonight. So there you go. We're certainly on pace, right? We are certainly on pace at this rate. I don't know where he's storing all these fish that he's not sinking the boat. Again, there's no effort. I just cast, strike, reel. It's just over and over and over, non-stop. It's pretty crazy. Look at that. It's a little guy. An itty-bitty.
Oh boy, you're gonna need to measure that one.
You know, I understand him celebrating the big ones. Why does he have to insult the small ones? That's messed up. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? 3. Everyone knows that answer. We've also had the commercials. There you go. Yes. Favorite AC/DC song? Probably Highway to Hell. Another spotted bass. Derek says pressure luck questions were fun because there were multiple choice 3 answers. Yes. Correct. I remember. I love this show. I used to love that show. That was the board. Big bucks, no whammies, and stop! You just won a vacation to Delaware! Delaware! Ooh. Alright. Fuck you. What's the dollar value of that vacation? $2! Special delivery! Special delivery! I'm gonna lose it. I need this one too, and I'm gonna lose it. He's pulling too hard. Yep. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. He's a son of a bitch. That fish was a son of a bitch. Wayne's World or Bill and Ted? You can't choose. They're both great. They're both great movies. You can't choose between those two. Absolutely not. What they should have done was Wayne's World versus Bill and Ted. Now, that would have been a hell of a crossover movie. There weren't many crossover movies in the 90s. That was the problem. Like, everyone wanted to do their own thing, and no one wanted to collaborate. They should have. I would have loved that. Imagine the Wild Stallions rocking out with Wayne and Garth in the basement all together. That would have been sick. Oh, I've seen some clips of Family Feud with Steve Harvey, and I've probably seen like 1 or 2 episodes, but I haven't watched game shows in so long. No, I never actually saw it. Michael J. Fox movies besides Back to the Future that I know, Teen Wolf for sure, right? You know, I think that's probably it. I know he's been in a lot of other movies, but that's probably the ones that come to mind for me. Oh, The Frighteners. A movie that I actually really liked, but a lot of people hated, but I like The Frighteners.
Yes.
Hollywood Docs, I don't even know that one. Would I consider reacting to wrestling angle summary videos? I'm not really into the wrestling thing anymore. You know, I haven't watched pro wrestling in over 2 years. Do I follow the trends on Twitter? Yes, just to kind of be in the know about what they are. But I don't really care. I'm not invested in it like I used to be, you know, when I was younger. So I don't think I would really care that much. 672, we have this membership for 18 months. Says, which detractor clip of you actually makes you laugh? I don't watch detractor clips. You may not realize it. I don't watch detractor clips at all. Like, at all. I don't. I don't. Why would I want to do that? Right? Why on earth would I want to put myself through that? That's pretty stupid, no? So I don't watch them. So I don't have a favorite or make me laugh because I don't watch them. Okay. Doc Hollywood? Oh, that's what it... See, it sounds familiar, Doc Hollywood, but I've never seen that. I've never seen that movie. Darth Gallback says, I don't think you went more than 5 seconds without a bite tonight. I don't know what... I think this lure is glitched. I think it's not supposed to be this good, right? I really don't think so. I don't think the lure's supposed to be this damn good, but it's like an overpowered fishing lure. As crazy as that sounds, it obviously exists. Look. So the 8-ball said we're going to beat the record from last week. I don't know. I think we're cutting it close. We may or may not. I don't think we will. I think we'll be like just under. I'm feeling like we're going to be just under the record, but the 8-ball could be right.
Yes.
All right. No, I never even seen any of those cameos from any of these people that bought them. Essentially, those people are just doing it for their own jollies. I'm never going to watch that shit. The only reason I watched the Andy Dick one was because the person who had done that eventually edited it into the intro for the show, the podcast that I do now. So then I watched it because I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, it's actually not mean-spirited at all. He's basically just dicking around and being stupid. And he's obviously, like, high as shit. If you can't even read Darkside Phil, he's saying Darkseid Devil and shit. He's like totally high. You can tell in the video. So then I watched that, and I was like, that's not really a detractor. That's more funny, you know. But a lot of the shit these people pay these guys to say is just stupid and insulting and dumb shit. It's like, why would you even pay them to say that? It's dumb. I'm never going to watch it. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. Okay. Keep going. Guys, we are running out of time. Just to say, we are at about maybe 20-ish minutes left on the stream. First of all, we are a mere 4 likes away from hitting the 100 likes goal. That is something we can absolutely do tonight. Now, I have absolutely no idea if someone's waiting out there for a Hail Mary contribution for the tip to make it, to get a lure added to the hat. I'm just going to say this. If you were going to tip, please do it now, because if you wait till the last minute and you tip, we're not going to have time to do a poll for a lure for the hat or anything. We're not. Because we need time to pick out the lures, do a poll, have people vote, and we're not going to have time if we wait till the absolute last minute. But I'm not saying that was going to happen. I'm just saying if anyone was planning, please do it now so that way we're not disappointed at the last minute trying to rush, okay? It would be great if I could simply get a few more tips to at least hit the $50 goal. Then at least between the 2 streams I did today, I would have hit one, the first level goal on both, barely. But right now, I don't know. It's looking like this is actually one of my slower days ever, which kind of sucks, admittedly. Overpowered Boone has been, fish have been biting non-stop tonight. Non-stop. Jay says he never saw the first Plague Tale. He's looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, the new Plague Tale should be great. It really should. The first one was so good, I can't imagine this one not being as good. Shit. Oh, yes. Egolio says I'm guilt tripping. I literally haven't guilt tripped anyone. I'm stating facts so you can get out of my stream and never come back. Enjoy your permanent ban. No, you don't get to just stand here and say things that aren't happening to try to spin your own negative narrative. It's not going on. Goodbye. Favorite SNL cast member? I haven't seen SNL in like
you're gonna be an
15 years.
asshole.
I don't know
You're
anything
gonna be
about
treated
the
like
cast
an
members.
asshole. You're gonna be shown the
Can't
door.
answer that question. I'm not doing anything, and it's still pulling. I literally didn't do anything. It just kept pulling, even though I wasn't even really in, so there's nothing I can do about that at all. No, I was gonna bite. I'm glad you liked the Fantasy Battle Royale from Saturday, Derek. If you guys haven't seen it yet, 30-man fantasy over-the-top rope horror-themed Battle Royale that I did in WWE 2K22 to end Saturday's marathon stream. People are saying it's the best one I've ever done. I think it's the best one this year. I don't know if it's the best one I've ever done because I used to do these like 10 years ago and they were absolutely insane and wild and full of glitches. This one was just genuinely fun because of the variety of characters that were in it. And they really, like, it was shocking, some of the eliminations and things that happened. You know, guys that are 10 times the size of another getting eliminated by them. It was wild. So, I had a lot of fun with it. If you haven't seen it yet, you don't have to be a wrestling fan to like it. Especially if you're into Halloween, like, horror and monsters, like slasher villains. That was a lot of the characters that were in it. So you'll end up liking it. Even if you don't like wrestling, you should have a good time with it. I should give it a look. It's actually my featured video right here on the channel. So... Oh, God, don't remind me of the match with Wario. That was definitely one of the worst. It was so glitchy. He was floating in the air, coming down out of the sky. It didn't make any sense what was going on. It was constant glitches when he was in the ring. It was out of control. All right, we're winding down. The final catch is here. Can we beat the record? I don't think we will, but we'll see. I'm going to keep going. It's getting late. It's already 8:30 p.m. there where he is fishing.
I don't care.
This is a tiny fish. Yep. Itty bitty. I'm doing well tonight. Thank you for asking. We're having a good chill stream here together. No Sleep Lives? I don't know. You'd have to ask them. He says, why don't movie companies make great adventure movies with groups of friends like they used to, like the Goonies or the Sandlot? I don't know. Maybe they don't see profit in them anymore? Maybe they're like, oh, kids don't do that anymore. Get together and do things. They just sit on Fortnite all day, you know, or play Roblox. So they don't have any in-life human interaction. So you can't make a movie about that because they wouldn't relate. It's unrealistic. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. You have to ask the executives who are in charge. Overpowered Boone says, I cannot believe that next month will be 2 entire years into this console gen. It certainly doesn't feel like it. Of course, because they're still not available. You don't feel like something's happening until it's actually happening and it's around you or available to you. It's not real to you until it's there physically with you. You know what I'm saying? And for most people, you just haven't had these consoles. I've been lucky. I have my PS5 since launch. I got my Xbox Series X last summer, donated by a fan. You know, for me, yeah, very much this is console gen. We're into it. But for a lot of people, it hasn't even begun yet. Right? Ooh. Crack-a-lack in my neck. Ooh. Ugh. Shit. All right. Yes, Derek. I know. I know that Chucky almost won it. I'm trying not to talk about it because I don't want to spoil for people who haven't seen it yet, because we just tried to get some people to check it out. So I'm trying not to talk about the results, you know. All right. Harvey Birdman, Attorney
Thanks,
at
Derek.
Law. I've
I
seen Harvey
appreciate
Birdman,
that.
Attorney at Law. I've never seen the original Birdman show that it's based on. Nothing I can do. Some of these fish, they just pull even when you're not reeling, and there's nothing you can really do to get them to release. Like, they're just going to break your line no matter what. Or at least release your hook. Hobo X, there's no such thing as a PS5 Pro. You don't know what you're talking about. There's no PS5 Pro.
What do I
What's
do?
happening is they're making a new line of PS5s that the disc drive will be separate. It's the same console, though. It's just that the disc drive is a separate deal. It's not a Pro version that runs better. So, I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you really believe too many rumors on the internet. There's no facts there whatsoever. Again, the fish is pulling, but I'm not reeling. It's weird. Yes, Derek, I know. The King of Christmas tournament is always a favorite, and I cannot wait to do it this year. I'm definitely doing it this year. All right. North Goldbox says he caught a PS5 at a GameStop restock. You mean just an online deal? Oh, I don't know what happened there. As soon as I got it, I lost it. The second I got it, it was gone. Because you can't cry about what you never had. Excuse me. Whew. Black coffee. There you go. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, we got the 100. We got a lot of quotes tonight. Now it sounds like he's quiet again. Maybe because I'm not catching big ones. I'm only catching smaller to mid-sized ones now. If you look at the radar, it does look like most of the fish have changed. Most of the big ones are not here anymore. Maybe I caught them all. Because as soon as I said that, now we got a heartbeat, which means it's probably going to be a big one. Just because I said that, it's going to make me a liar. Watch. Trying to take my time with it because it's definitely fighting me, and I'm tired of losing them. I don't want to have the line snap again. Well, I guess the hook release again. And now the ghost fish is back. Got him. Yes. Pretty big one.
Right there is a bass squatch.
7 pound, 11 ounce, large mouth bass. No, I don't think that there's a leader in the consoles right now. I think right now, yeah, the reason that anyone can argue that the Xbox is doing better than the PlayStation is Game Pass. But when you're talking actual stats of the games running or whatever, they're pretty equivalent. So I would say Sony is having better exclusives. Like they're just about to have God of War Ragnarok.
Oh, here we go.
Now
Now he's talking
exclusive
about
for them.
WWE champion.
While
Dude,
Xbox
piece of
is
shit.
really consumer friendly
You
with Game
piece of
Pass, so
donkey
kind of,
shit.
you know, it's
How
kind of
about
a
this?
trade-off.
How about
There's
this?
no clear leader
WWE
whatsoever this
champions.
console gen at all.
All right. WWE champions lives rent free in
All right,
your
well, you have a good night,
motherfucking
Derek.
head.
You also have a good night.
I
This will be
don't
back for
think
Disney
about
Dreamlight Valley.
WWE
There's no guarantee
champions.
we're playing Disney
You
Dreamlight
do.
Valley on Wednesday.
You probably
Really
know
depends on
way
if the
more about the
expansion that was
fucking game than
promised
I
comes
ever will,
out
'cause you're an
tomorrow.
idiot.
If it
You're an
does, then I
obsessed
would like to play Disney
loser.
on Wednesday night to check it out. But if it doesn't come out tomorrow, the expansion, then I'm probably not doing it. We're probably going to do, like, Scorn or whatever and finish it up. So I guess we'll see what happens. Okay. Yes, both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X fit my entertainment stand flattened. They're laying down on their sides. I can't stand them up. Then again, the other consoles previously never fit standing up either. Everything had to be laid flat, so. Oh, I don't know what's going on right now. I think the fish is glitched. It is. Look, no matter what I pull, the strain, there we go. It's like it's glitched. The fish will not be reeled in. It's a glitched fish. You see what I'm saying, right? Like it's out there and it's not coming in. No matter how much I reel it, this is infinitely stuck.
You chose to break the law.
What's
Live
going
with
on?
the consequences.
What do I do? What
The
do
fish
I
is
do?
glitched. Come on. Get the hell in here. Am I getting it now? I think I'm getting it now, but it's totally glitched out. It's a totally glitched out fish, the way it's moving and everything. And I fucking lost it after all of that? Fuck you. Fuck that. That was bullshit. That was a glitched ass fish, man. Wasting my time. Last chance for a few catches, and I'm you know, I lose an opportunity like that. That's bullshit. Did we? Oh, we hit 100 likes? Cool. You guys didn't even tell me. Why did you guys tell me we hit 100 likes? Because I could do the bubble blow. There we go. All right. At the very least, we get a celebratory bubble blow tonight. Here we go.
Boom shakalaka. Tiny bass?
Thank you guys for the likes tonight. John Smith said he's going to watch Ghostbusters for my recommendation. Ghostbusters 1 is a really, really good movie, in my opinion. One of the best 80s comedies, one of the best improv comedies, because you can tell from the dialogue that probably half of that shit is them making it up on the fly. It's just genius. It's kind of like a thing that could only happen once. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get those guys together to make a movie and to have them play off each other the way they did and to have the circumstances work the way they did. Other people have tried to recreate that kind of magic and it never worked. So that's why it's such a remarkable film. I think you'll love it if you like those kind of comedies from the 80s.
$110.09 from PayPal.
Got him. Wait, what? I had him. It didn't count. Right. There we go. Yes.
Somebody caught a toad.
It says it's set to arrive October 19th. That would be Wednesday, not tomorrow then. Yeah. Where are you seeing that, Derek? Because my wife has been looking all over the internet to try to find information about the DLC expansion, you know, the first update to Disney Dreamlight Valley, and she cannot find a date anywhere. But it seems like people have been able to find dates and tell me about them on my streams. I don't know where those dates are coming
Phil,
from.
you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole. Because it always seems like no matter how much you
IGN has
contribute,
it listed?
you're always still having problems. You're always still in
IGN
debt
is not
and
the,
nothing's getting better. I
not
agree with you.
necessarily the most trustworthy. I hate to say. I wish they were, but... No, not really. Okay. Oi. All right, we're going to get a couple more catches, then we're going to call it a night, and we're going to see if we beat 88, okay? We're getting there, guys. We're at the very end here. The last few casts. Last chance for anyone who wants to support this stream tonight, but at this point, I don't think we're getting anything else. So it kind of is what it is. Again, it's really weird with these streams is sometimes I do them and I get tons of support, and other times I get almost none. Tonight was somewhere in the middle. I mean, we definitely had gifted memberships and a few super chats, and the tips were, you know, it wasn't non-existent, but it definitely was way slow. Like last week, we hit the goal and we added a lure and everything. So I don't know, man. And by the way, I just want to reiterate to you guys, because some of you weren't here on the earlier part of the stream, we may not be doing this regularly anymore because of the new releases. I might need to take all of my night streams and put it into me actually playing the new releases. So this has been really fun to do over the summer, but we might have a hiatus where I don't do this for a while because I am focused on the new releases. We'll see. You know, I'm not saying for sure, but, you know, I got to play the new games. I got to get through them. I got to do things that are going to bring newcomers to the channel. I don't necessarily think that continuously playing Bassmaster is something that's going to bring people to the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Flippity flop, what do you got?
There you go. Osmosis Wosis did a super chat saying, yesterday is Boss's Day, and I should have congratulated you. You enable restreaming morons to make money from
I really do. I need that money.
I mean, yeah. It's very true. The thing is, I'm not their boss, right? I'm definitely not their boss, but man, they wouldn't have anything to do on the internet if it wasn't for me. Like, literally, you know what I mean? They wouldn't exist if it weren't for me. So I'm not really their boss, but definitely there's definitely a relationship there, right? Yes, tomorrow night is the continuation of Scorn. That's correct. Shit. Dang it. Dang it. Yes. Gosh dang it. Got it. The ghost fish is back.
Dave's fault.
The Halloween ghost fish is back. I love it. All right, Derek, I'll see you Wednesday. Sounds good. I'm going to do 2 more casts, and then we're going to call it a night. Let's see what we can get in these 2 casts. This might be a catfish. Which would be good. I don't think I caught a keeper catfish. I think I only caught 1 tonight, and it wasn't a keeper. Oh, he's doing it again. Here we go. What is it? Nope, it's just a bass. It looked like a catfish when it bit. I don't know, man. It looked like a catfish to me. Okay. Last cast of the night, everybody. Here we go. Wish me luck. I don't do anything. They just immediately bite. It's ridiculous. The ghost fish are creeping me out now. There's too many of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them out there. What is going on with the ghost fish? Fitting for October, though. All right. All right, so here he is. Last week, it was 88 fish. Did we top it this week? We're about to find out. Let's tally it up, guys. You ready? Here we go. I'd have to count. Do we have to manually count? Or does it tell us at the end? I don't remember. I guess we should count 1. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80.
$110.09
90.
from PayPal.
100. 10. I think we got about 110 fucking fish. $109 fish. We gained 1, 2, 3, 3.5 levels.
From PayPal.
We gained an insane amount of credits. 109 freaking fish. Holy shit, the best catch was that flathead catfish. 340 pounds of fish. We weighed down the boat 340 pounds. How did we not sink? Exactly. Right? I just don't understand. Yeah, the camera's blocking 109. Here.
From PayPal.
See, it says 109 hooks. He hooked 109 catches, 109 hooks. I'm now level 22. I gained 8,000 fans tonight. So now I'm at 22,930 fans. I gained 8,700 just from tonight.
I appreciate that.
How the hell did you have
It's
340 pounds of fish in your boat at once? What is going on in this game? It's obvious there's something wrong with this lure. It's not intended to be this good, that the fish just instantly bite it, right? It's not supposed to be like that. But my God, it's so broken, right? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Monday Night Bites. Now, here's the deal. I just want to adjourn. First of all, thank you to those who did chill, who did support in any way. It sucks we didn't hit any of the tips goals, which sadly really is bad for my week. Hopefully the next couple of days things pick up. But
Okay.
this now
Fair enough.
is likely going to go on hiatus, all right? Starting Friday, I'm starting a new game, all right? I'm going to announce it in a second. I want to stop recording before I announce it. But basically, I'm going to be juggling a new game on Friday, plus Plague Tale tomorrow, plus Scorn. Once Scorn won't necessarily be played at length, but basically I'll be balancing at least 2 new releases plus some late night stuff such
YouTube
as
mode on.
Disney Dream Light Valley. I have one final stream of Capcom Fighting Collection this Friday night. So I don't know if next week we're going to be doing fishing. If we do, it will likely be the last hurrah stream for a bit, and it'll go on hiatus. So we may do it next week, we may not. It's a maybe, okay? So I just want to throw that out there. If you guys don't see that we're not doing it next week, that's why, all right? But we may do one more next week to kind of like I did a season finale for fighting games this Friday. I might do like a season finale for fishing this coming maybe Sunday or Monday night, okay? Before we get into the new stuff. So, guys, thank you again. For those who chilled, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Anyone who supported in any way, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Until next time. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've made my determination of what game I'm going to be playing this coming Friday. What? Oh, you want me to tell you what it is? Oh. All right. So I made my determination, and this is based on the following criteria. Number 1, I want to play something that might bring people to the stream for a curiosity factor. And number 2, I want to do something that likely would bring more mainstream viewers. Based on those 2 factors, I'm going to be playing Gotham Knights. All right. And here's why. Right now, people don't know what to make of this game. Okay. And I think me playing it would be a good way to determine if it's good or not. A lot of people will watch me playing it and judge based off of my playthrough. If I like it, if I don't like it, if they're going to get it. A lot of people already said they're not going to get it. They want to watch me play it first. So that's a good determination that people are probably going to want to see it. In addition, as I've told you guys, right now, we're coming out of a summer that was nearly dead. I need to be trying to boost this channel as much as I can. I already know from experience playing the original Mario plus Rabbids game years ago, it's going to be a great game, but it's not from all of my audience. Even back then, many years ago when I played the first one, people were like, probably good to play, but not good to watch. There were people that liked watching it, but it was very, very small amount. And those that were here, I had to rely on them and lean on them for support to keep that playthrough going. And by the way, the playthrough was long. The game was not short. So the way I see it,
I need
if
that
Mario
money.
plus
I really
Rabbids
do.
came
I
out
need
any
that
other
money
time of the
for
year,
my
I would
bills.
play it. But it's coming out at a time when I need to bring people to this channel for new releases in the next several months to build this channel up. This is the time of year to do that. I don't think Mario plus Rabbids is a game to do that. I think that's a game that's a chill playthrough for later, right? For more of my core audience, while Gotham Knights might actually bring in people to see. All right, so it's not 60 frames. How does it look at 30? How does it run on the Series X, right? How is it actually going to perform, based on the fact that we know there's no performance mode? Is it going to be fun to play? Is it as good as the Arkham games? Is it not as good? What is Phil going to say? The thing is, I just played Arkham Asylum,
I don't have money to do it.
right?
I don't have money to
And
do
a
it.
year or two ago, I played Arkham City. So I have those games fresh in my mind for the direct frame of reference as well, you see? So the way I see it, I really feel Gotham Knights, even if it's not good, would be more interesting to watch me play than Mario plus Rabbids right now. And I'm hoping I will get a view boost. We will get some people who maybe will become members or give memberships as a result
I love
of me
Hulk
playing.
Hogan's
All
dick.
right? I hope. Just being honest, I need to try to boost the numbers on this channel because as you've seen,
Alive and well in Israel.
Street Fighter went, whoop, wow. And then as soon as Street Fighter ended, it went right back down, boo, because I'm just playing older stuff again. I'm like, son of a bitch. Overwatch 2 was a giant bust, never fucking worked, right? So that didn't help the channel at all. So now I have to focus on this kind of stuff to bring people to the channel, all right? So guys, please have a good night tomorrow. Plague Tale Requiem premiering on the first stream, the continuation of Scorn on the late stream, all right? Thank you all. Again, please have a good night. I really hope tomorrow's support will be better because today, I'm not even kidding, I didn't even make $100 between 2 of my streams. So hopefully tomorrow's a little better.
If I could get
being
down
that
on
it's
my
all new
hands and
stuff.
knees and say
I
thank
think
you
it
and
will
still be on
be.
camera,
I'm feeling
I would
positive
do it.
about it. Okay. Have a good night. See you all in the morning. Be safe. Peace out. Get rested. We're going to need it. Tomorrow it's all horror all day long. All right, guys? Thanks. Have a good night. See you in the AM and later. Say goodbye.
time to say, like, yeah, I know you can do it. You have my trust. When I was little, I had a tree outside my bedroom window, and the moonlight spread its shadow across my ceiling. And sometimes when I woke up in my groggy state, it looked like spider webs. Probably. It's hard to tell. But that doesn't mean that you should stop dreaming. The feeling I get from this is waking up in the middle of the night from a nightmare that you thought was real but really isn't. These dreams are weird. You pick up your phone and no one is there. And for a while I was really scared of them. Like, it's definitely something that doesn't happen every day. But once I knew what was going on and why it was happening, it made a lot more sense, and I became okay with it.